Thank you very much. Thank you, Chair, Admiral, Generals, Admirals, distinguished members of the Military Committee. It is my real pleasure to welcome all of you here in Latvia for your NATO's Military Committee conference. This is actually the first meeting of the senior NATO military leadership after the NATO summit in The Hague. It was a decisive shift in the alliance's resolve to make NATO stronger, to make the alliance more capable and more lethal by investing 5% of GDP in defense. At that summit, we all reaffirmed our commitment to NATO, to the strongest alliance in history, and also we reaffirmed our commitment to the transatlantic bond. But I'm sure that we all acknowledge that is also a test case for Europe's ability to step up, for allies each individually and also for Europe as a whole to shoulder a fair share of defense expenditure. I think that we can all say that it is in our interest to fill NATO's new generation of defense plans with required forces and capabilities. As I've said yesterday when I was hosting you in the Riga castle, and I want to repeat that also here today, this is not so much about Excel sheets, it's not about political slogans, but it's about real capabilities that each and every army, each and every navy, each and every air force need currently to counter all the emerging threats and also traditional threats. From our perspective, the threat assessment is clear. Russia poses a long-term threat to Euro-Atlantic security. Terrorism remains a persistent threat. Europe and the alliance is being tested in every way possible. So that the task is to equip our forces for the threats and challenges of today and those of tomorrow. And we must do that across all domains, to uphold the fast technological advances and to mobilize our defense industries. And we also know that the best way how to defend our countries is a deterrence, but that deterrence must work. Admirals, Generals, you can be assured that Latvia continues to invest all our efforts in our own defense capability development. We are committed to invest 5% of GDP in defense already very soon. As a direct neighbor to Russia and Belarus, we know our responsibility to strengthen the external border of NATO and the European Union. This includes countering the daily illegal migration pressure as part of Russia's and Belarusian hybrid tactics. That has amounted already to more than 10,000 deterred migrants on our border this year alone. Baltic Defense Line is aimed at enhancing the military infrastructure along the 3 Baltic states. We are advancing our host nation support for allied troops. I just want to express one more time our profound gratitude to all allies present with their forces and capabilities in the Multinational Division North and NATO's Multinational Brigade in Latvia, under the very capable leadership of Canada. Brigade has become fully operational and combat ready. Let me also say that another mission that NATO has launched, the Baltic Sentry, has proved its effectiveness in constraining Russia's shadow fleet activities. Chair, commanders, members of the Military Committee, the immediate priority today is clearly air defense. As Admiral already noted, Russia continues a pattern of provocations, most recently recklessly violating the airspace of Poland and Estonia. And here I really want to thank and welcome NATO's immediate response commencing Eastern Sentry. This serves as a tangible example of NATO's decisive response. The intensity of Russia's drone attacks against Ukraine has created incidents in several allied countries, among them also here in Latvia. This is the reality we face. This is, to some extent, not anymore even new reality. The response should continue to be robust, transforming Baltic air policing to a Baltic air defense mission with respective rules of engagement should be a priority. In addition, ensuring We collectively make the best use of technological advancement to counter drone systems. There is actually a lot we can learn from Ukraine in this regard. Building our own defense capabilities goes hand in hand with our continued support for Ukraine. Our military support for Ukraine is 0.25% of GDP per year. And we have added to this a further commitment of 5 million euros to NATO's prioritized Ukraine requirement list, or PURL, initiative to buy weapons from the United States to Ukraine. I think that we should continue to do our utmost to help Ukraine. To conclude, let me underscore the resolve and unity of NATO as our stronghold. Russia should be in no doubt that NATO and allies will employ, in accordance with international law, all necessary military and non-military tools to defend ourselves and to deter all threats from all directions. A clear deterrence message to Russia and reassurance to our own societies. Thank you.